Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Here we are again. Okay, here is our big journal. We have our everything in here, so we're gonna start working on the inside of this beautiful lady. So, as per some comments, some requests to basically go all out, and also to kind of use it as a way to show a bunch of different techniques. So I'm going to try my best to try and do that as much as possible. We have plenty of pages in here to work with, so we are going to give it a go. I have pulled a bunch of stuff. I have some little bins that I've been collecting goodies to put in this journal. So once again, here's our colorway. So this was what we used as our colorway example. So we have hung on to this and kept it. I think one of the things we'll probably do is put a pocket in the front of the journal today, so this can get tucked in there to stay safe. So that might be an option. We've got plenty of things to work on. So without further ado, let's go ahead. We're going to jump around in the journal because when you have something like this, it is, at least from my opinion, good to kind of spread out what you're doing. It kind of helps with your creativity a little bit. Some people like to work from beginning to end and just go that way. But we're going to probably jump all over because sometimes you find something that you want to use in a certain way. So we might be doing some of that. I'm going to show you some tricks on how to work in something this big too, and have plenty of space and make it easier to work. One thing we're probably going to do at some point is make a writing board to help us with having a flat surface in between our pages too. So that'll be another thing that we'll make for this journal. So first thing I pulled is I have some pockets, and I thought maybe we could go ahead and get a few pockets in here or there, maybe do some other decorations. I've pulled a few inks that I think go well with our colorway. So we're just gonna get to it. I'm not sure what exactly we're gonna do. It's gonna be kind of inspired by some of the things that are around here. I have this beautiful doily that I want to get in here someplace. I got this for my birthday from a friend. And I think it's perfect to go with the colors that we have happening, and I love it. So I don't know if we're going to cut it down, use it some way, something like that. I have a bunch of other stuff that we've pulled too. So I think maybe we'll kind of just go with this page to get started and go from there. So I'm thinking I have done these swatches like this, and maybe we'll do like a little scrappy thing. So these are some of our colors. Let me see if I have another purple in here. I have this darker one too, and maybe we'll just kind of go with that and kind of just see what happens. So we're going to be tight space here because my desk is a bit messy because I'm in the middle of working on several journals, because of course, why work in just one journal when you can work on 4 or 5 at the same time and jump around? So let's go ahead and tear out some of these. But I think what I'm going to do, since this is, let's see, will this go flat, easy? No. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to put a prop underneath here that's going to be nice and chunky. So I might grab a couple books so that I have a flat surface to work on here. So that's one way to do this. So I'm going to grab this dictionary that I have. I just tidied my bookshelf. It was looking a little crazy. So I had gotten some new books. So let's see, I need another inch or so. Let's see, will you work good? Too thick. Okay, a little thinner than that one. A little thinner. I think I know just the book, because I just put it up here. Maybe this one. Oh, perfect. Okay. So if you're working in something really large like this, this is one way to kind of help you out a little bit to have a flat surface, because we got 3 inches here, so we're going to be working up a little higher on this. Let me make sure this is in view. It is. Okay. So let's just get to it. So we're gonna decorate this a little bit. I think, let's go ahead and do this. I'm just gonna tear these roughly because I want some strips of color. They don't have to be perfect. And I'm just gonna go with it here, guys. So, and we're saving these scraps because that would be perfect to make and use in a little cluster. So I'm gonna have to get a little box to put little scraps in. Now let's do one of these purples. So I'm gonna go this way with this one. All right, and then I want this green, I think. And let's do here. All right, so I'm thinking like that looks kind of fun. Got a mix of stuff happening. So I'm just gonna kind of lay out, kind of would like a focal point on here. So I might see if there's something in the bin to make a little focal point, but I do want to throw a little pocket or something on here too, I think. So let's see. I would like a nice big pocket. Oh, you know what? Maybe this one. I think that's gonna look nice. So let's maybe start off with that. Unless we like this one better. No, I don't want to get too, or we could do the gold on nah. Oh, or we have this swatchy pocket. We'll use that someplace else. Maybe this one. So a bunch of these little pockets and things that I'm pulling out are from some other videos, or I was catching up on some stuff. So I'll try and link some things if you're wondering. I do like this on here. Maybe we'll center it. So let's try this a little differently because I like the gold. All right, and let's go ahead and we're going to layer up around maybe or across. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we like that there. That I like. Let's see. And so I'm just kind of adding some other texture around here on the page a little bit. I do want this in here someplace, but I'm not sure where. I think I'm gonna do this. I don't want all those straight edges, and I think that can go there. And then we'll just need some kind of a focal point. So I'm just gonna get these on here and go from there. I don't wanna think about it too overly much. Maybe some ink first. So let's see what we got for ink. So I pulled some colors here. I think we're gonna let's go with the worn lipstick. And yeah, let's start with worn lipstick first. So this is what I do with my ink pads. I put a little piece of Velcro on the bottom and then I stick the pad down there so I can use it. Uh-oh, didn't come off correctly. There we go. All right, so this is just regular, my dauber. The daubers are from Ranger. These ones, these soft foamy ones are also from Ranger. So first and foremost, I want to get some ink on the page itself. So I'm going to do the corners a little bit. So let's pull these off here for a second. Move my glue. And I'm just going to add some pink around here on the edges. And you know what? I just had another idea. I might do a little stencil as well. Okay, I really like that. Okay, so we're just adding some ink here, giving it a little bit of some color. And one thing I didn't do is pull some stencils, but I'm thinking a little texture paste might be fun. Maybe we'll do that on a different page. We don't need to put all of our techniques on one thing, right? So, but I do want another contrast or something. How about some fabric? Or, oh, even better. This is perfect. I pulled some lace or some paper doilies. So let's grab one of those. Okay, this is gonna be perfect. Okay, so there's a couple of these here. And I think we're just gonna put this on. Do we want it centered? We're gonna have that pocket on here. I think I'm gonna cheat it up to the corner. And let's give this a little ink to maybe on the Twisted Citron. So I'm gonna grab another dauber. So Twisted Citron, and I'm gonna ink this up a little bit. Like so. If it tears a little bit here and there, it's all right. I'm kind of pouncing it. Maybe get some of these edges really good. I think one of the inks I might need to try and pull is one of those, that darker like turquoisey color, that peacock maybe. I gotta find that, because so what I do is I will often put my whatever inks I'm using for a project, I put them in like a little box with some other things. Like I'll pull some washi tapes and things like that that'll match with what I'm doing, so I can have some continuity through a whole project, and I can just automatically remember what things were where. So all right, so that is that, and that is that. Perfect. Let's get this on here. So this is going to be a little interesting. Hopefully our glue bottle is going to work well. Yes, okay. So I'm just going to get this on. And like many things, I don't always know how it's going to look in the end. I don't have a set idea sometimes. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I have a really set idea on how I want to do a page. But right now, we're just having a play. We're just enjoying ourselves. We're just going to feel it and go with it. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, we can always change it. It's not a big deal. It's just paper. And we're trying to be creative and have some fun. All right, so there we go. So that's down on there. I didn't overly glue it because I know there's other stuff going on top of this. So I'm not like super worried about that at the moment. Now I'm wondering if that pocket itself is too big. Maybe we will go back to this one, because I do kind of like, yeah, I think we will. I'm going to use this one instead. So let's find those swatches then. So this has already been inked. This is a pocket I made in another tutorial. So I'll try and link that in the video for how I make these little pockets. But I like that. So we're getting our cottage core. We got a lot of theme happening in this fun lady. I think this might be fun, actually. I have an idea. So I'm going to take these like so. And there. Like that. Put them under. How about one under, one over? Oh, that's fun. Or do we want it like that? Okay, I'm gonna tear this down just a little bit more. Even though I like that edge, we'll save that edge for something else. Okay. So I do like this. You know what? I'm just gonna, when I find a placement, they're gonna go down. I think that's gonna be the best bet. So I'm gonna glue this guy on here where I like it. All right. You can go along here. right. Liking that. And let's tear this down a little bit. I think that would be a good idea. To trim or not to trim the threads is always my question. Let's turn this so it's going the correct direction. Let's put this here. Yep, I like that. Okay. And then you go up here, like so. And then that can go up there. And I don't think we need anything more of a focal point on this page specifically because we have all of this stuff going on. So I think we're just gonna get this one down. We can scooch this way just a little. Perfect. Okay, let's get this glued down, and I might use Fabric Fix for this one. So I use slightly different glues for kind of different purposes. I know this is heavier duty, and I really want it to stick, and this front cover is going to have a bunch of movement. So that's why I'm using the Fabric Fix. And I'm just going around the outside edge here. Okay. And then this is going here. Like so. Perfect. Now some people will put little clips and clamps on theirs. And I might do that a little bit, but I also might just decide to go toward the back of the book and do another page quick, and then the weight of everything will be on here. So, okay. So this page is essentially done. This is going to go in the pocket. Isn't that pretty? See, that's perfect. That's perfect. So we're going to just leave that for now. So that'll go in there once this finishes drying. Just giving it a good squeeze, a good smoosh. Smooshy smoosh. And let's flip around to another page. And I had an idea about this other page that I want to do because I have this really cool sticker that I found at the dollar store. So we just need to find a page for it to go on. So I'm just going to pick a spot, any spot here. Let's make sure everything's kind of laying flat-ish. Ooh, something lumpy in there. Oh, probably some of our fabric and things. Okay, so I will show you this sticker I want to use. Excuse me. All right, so here is the sticker. It is a jumbo wall sticker. So we will get a few things out of it in a few places. But I was thinking this is going to look beautiful on a page. And I think I am going to just put it right on this purple one right here. So we're going to start and just put this one down here. I'm going to mark an edge a little bit. So I have a flat, all right, a measurement, a place to start here to cut it. And then, is that, oof, doesn't want to write. Okay, well, we have a line, so it's fine. Okay, so we're going to cut this across here, peel this off, put it on here. So I need to, this journal is a very powerful lady. She got some heft. She got some space. So we need to make sure we take care of her. I'm going to have to make sure that next time I clean my desk some more and have a side table. So what I'm going to do, this is not the ruler I was looking for. It is probably buried. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and line it up on my desk here as closely as possible to get a straight line. I think I will mark it and then cut it so that I have a good straight line. So here is my line. I'm just going to cut it here. Maybe, let's see, do I have, maybe this green pencil will show up better. Yes, okay, perfect. Okay, so we have a line. We just need to be on this side of it and we'll be fine. And I'm wondering, but I have to pull it off here to cut it. I bet that's what we're gonna have to do. That's fine. It's a big heavy duty sticker. It's actually a repositionable wall sticker. So I already know we're gonna have to add some adhesive to this. So while I said I got this at the dollar store, I guess that's incorrect. I know they sell them at dollar stores, these big stickers like this, but I got this for $1. So, I mean, $1 for a piece of ephemera or something that we're going to get multiple uses out of, definitely worth it. Okay, so we got this stuck in my fingers. Okay, put it on my organizer for a second. Now, so this is kind of building a background on this page more than anything else. So, because then we can add some more things to this page if we wanted to, or we can just say, nah, it's fine. I'm okay with it the way it is. But we're going to add this beautiful poppy on this page. So I'm going to add a little bit more glue just because, like I said, it's a repositionable sticker. So I don't know how well it's going to hold. I think it'll hold pretty well on paper, but we don't want it to come off. So I'm just going to throw a little bit more glue on here just to make sure we're not going to have any issues. Okay, should be enough. Now we're going to line it up. And I'm going to do off center just a little bit. Lining up the bottom, and then I'm sticking it on. Okay, see, doesn't that just make this page? And I just got more of an idea on what we're gonna do. Sweet. Okay, so we're gonna do this page a little bit more. So that's all stuck down really well. I think this will just kind of be a little art page. Something pretty to look at. I like this because this green is here, this green is here. And we'll go from there. I can move this book off my lap. And I would like to use one of my pencils, my aquarelle pencil. Where is it? 'Tis hiding, 'tis hiding. Oh, I think it's in my travel bag. Because I recently went camping, so I have an art bag that I take with me, which that'll be another little video that I showed what I worked on while I was camping. Sorry, getting a sip of coffee here. Okay. All right, if I don't have that easy to get to, actually, 2 seconds. Okay, so this is like a little roll that I put some things in, and hopefully my pencil is in here. Oh, I don't think it is. Where is it? All right, so I have some other stuff. Maybe I'll just use something else then. Make do with what you got. Except, well, I have my orange one. Oh, something leaked on that for sure. That feels like ink. What happened there? Okay. So that means that is up here. Maybe it is in my cup and it slid down. Oh, the faffing this morning. Huh. I guess I'm going to have to get another one of those because it's one of my favorite pencils, but it is getting short. It's an aquarelle pencil that It's kind of water soluble. Is this one? This is just a writing. No, this is just a regular pencil. Well, biscuits. And it's not in there. Okay, I might have to pause and find what I'm looking for. Found it. Okay, I do need to sharpen. I need to sharpen it just a touch. Okay, so this pencil is a aquarelle. There's some other brands that are out there. Some people, Stabilo is another type of thing that people refer to them as. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna outline. This isn't gonna look like much for a second. So I'm just outlining our flowers right around this sticker. Nothing overly fancy. So I'm just gonna go around the flower itself, the sticker. And I don't care if it's a little messy. So we're just going around here. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you are having fun in your journals. Leave me a comment. Tell me how things are going, what you're working on. If you're doing a kind of a craft along journal kind of thing too. If you're making a bag journal like this. Okay, so we did all around there. I'm also going to do a little bit around the edges. So like I said, this is not going to be neat, and I'll show you what we're going to do here in just a second. And I am going to hit the middle just a little bit, and I don't care if it goes on the other side. Okay, so that's that. Now, water brush. Okay, so this is, hopefully it's got water in it. So this water brush just has water. It's like a paintbrush with water in it. If you've never seen one of these, they're awesome. So now I'm gonna just get excess water off, watch. So now we are going around here and softening those lines that we made with that pencil. So it's a water soluble pencil, and we can smush them around, blend it, whatever we want to do. These are fun to use. I really like them. I've been using these for a long time. So I started out doing more mixed media. I mean, this is mixed media too. Like, don't let anybody fool you. This is art. What you're doing is art. Whether you think you're good at it or not, it does not matter. You know what? I went on that other page, but I'm not bothered. So this is all I'm doing. I am just smearing that out a little bit. I like that. Let's see if this will smear a little more. So I like it when I got more smeary. So yeah, there we go. So we're getting a start in our journal, so that's good. Now, when you're making journals, you can start and stop whenever you want to. Like if you're making it for yourself, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want if you're making it for somebody else too. No one's the boss of you but you. Okay. I'm not sure what happened there. There must have been something on my paintbrush because it looks a little like orange. Maybe, oh, I had some on my finger. Oh well. But if you wanted to be done with your journal after sticking in the signatures or as far as we've gone, then that's fine. You wouldn't have to do any more, but you could. You don't have to. So let's see. Do we want to do anything else with this page? Maybe we'll add something later. I don't know that we need to add anything right now. I'm just curious. I'm going to just try something. Of course, that covers up way too much. But what if? Okay, that looks kind of cool. Or here. Maybe too big. Maybe this page we will save. I have an idea. Maybe we could put a paper doll. Those Tim Holtz paper dolls, or part of an old photo or something on here. But now we have like a little bit of a background. So that's kind of fun. Maybe let's do a couple more. Let me see how long we've been running this video. We're at 30 minutes. Okay. Roughly. So you know what? Let's go ahead and find a couple more pages to put these in because we got a bunch. So let's see what we see. Let's go this way. And this could be interesting. I see how I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna open a page and we're gonna do something. I think that's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna do this. So I'm going to put this up toward the top and mark again where we need to go. So let's mark it. That green pencil worked really well. So we're gonna go up there and we're gonna cut it here. I think hopefully that'll give us what we need. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Pencil, ruler. Okay, gotta set you off to the side, my dear, for a moment. Definitely gonna need a side table when I'm working on her. For sure. All right, let's see. Need a line. So that's on that line. My ruler. I couldn't measure this too and make sure. So that is at 5 and 7/8. No. 5/8. 5/8. So I think that'll be okay. This is way more measuring than I normally. Oh, that's okay. So I did do a pretty good job lining that up. So let's line that up on this line. That line. It's not perfect. It's not going to be the end of the world. Let's do that green again. I think that worked. Actually, let's use the aquarelle because we're going to blend that on the edge anyway at some point. So that's where we are with that. Okay. So, come on, friend. You got to come up. Come join the party. All right, so here. And here. Hopefully I'm still in frame as I'm cutting this. All right, we're gonna leave that leaf tip on there. That can be added someplace else, it's fine. All right, same thing. All right, so we're gonna put this on this side over here. Nice. Add some more. Oh, you know what? We got these bits to come out. Some sticker bits in the holes here. Pull those guys out. All right. And some glue. Especially on these little parts that are sticking out here. So next question that I'd like to have some comments about is, do you want me to do everything on camera, or do you want to be surprised by some things, and I do some stuff off video and go from there, and then say, okay, well, it was similar to this thing, so here's that, or here's this, or whatever. And I don't, should we shade this one? I don't know. I think we're gonna leave this and decide if it wants more things later. So we're just gonna add this in as extra background texture, extra decoration to a page. So let's go ahead and find a page for that green one. Let's do, perfect. I think here, let's put it on here. Is the green gonna go well? I think we're just gonna try it and see what happens. All right, so there's this one. We're gonna do it like this. Oh yeah, yeah. That's cool. I dig it. And then, yeah, I know we have this cut line up here, but we're gonna add some more stuff to this page. So, ooh, that's fun. Let's do that. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Why not? So, I guess let me know, like this. Do you want to see me do all of this? Like, we've done one. I don't want these videos to get too long for people if they're like, oh, well, okay. We've seen you put that sticker on now, but do you want to see the whole process? Do you want to see where I decide, how I decide, what's happening? Actually, I do kind of want, do I want it straight or do I want it, how about straight-ish? Straight-ish, like that. And then we'll probably add something else on this page later. Make sure there's no, I'm gonna leave that peeking off the bottom. All right, now we have the other side. Do we save these or do we wait? Let's save this side for now. I kind of wanted to just get this sticker out of the way because it's so big and annoying, but I kind of at the same time too, I'm not quite sure what else we want to do. Maybe, let's see. I kind of like that. We could go sideways too. Kind of like that as well. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. But I do need a straight line-ish. Straight line-ish. We'll do this. I want to get right below there. Okay. So now I can cut this, the whole thing. See, that already made that sticker sheet way more manageable now. All right, that is going in. I was gonna put it in the garbage, but now I saw like the relief on there looks kind of cool, so that might be a thing we use in a different way. Make sure all the little bits are out. Okay. All right. So I want this like this, lining up with the edge of the page on this side. And then like that. Okay, that's fun. That adds some neat interest. I just realized I didn't put glue on it, so I guess we will see if this is going to hold then onto this paper. This paper is grape dyed or grape stained. Okay, so I think we will leave it at there for today, for right now, at least for this video. I'll probably shoot another one yet today, but I don't want these to get overly long. So yeah, so we added, let's just overview here really quick. We have put in this pocket, and then we added those stickers onto some pages. I'm not going to try and find them because I should have marked them. I should have thought about that, putting a bookmark in. So we have added, we did this page. So this one I'm going to call finished, unless we find some other like focal point or something that we want to put in here to kind of make it pop a little more. Might do some splatters. I should get some stuff out to do a little bit of splatters. I think gold splatters, that's what we'll do. I will mix up some stuff so I can do some gold splatters on some pages and stuff like that. So then we're just gonna keep working in this thing, moving on. I don't know that we'll do something on every page, but we might. I don't know. We'll see. We've got lots of fun things to work with. Even like some of these pages, well, we might not do much with the page itself, but we do need some ephemera. So we'll probably make some ephemera for these pages as well. And then of course, that's going in here. Maybe I'll make a little background card for this in a darker color so it stands out, so we can see that what this is more and go from there. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. I hope if you're following along and making a bag journal like this, I would love to hear about it too. So other than that, don't forget, art with your heart. Bye.